Transition been like so far? Does it feel like a transition?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I've had 1 year pro underneath me, playing in the G League last year with the Wizards, and then I was with the Iowa Wolves at the end of the season. So, coming into this, understand the ins and outs of like the dialogue and everything. Kind of with the Wolves trying to teach us. So I feel like kind of a little head start on that. But I mean, it's good getting to know the guys and just like the guys we have. I think we're just trying to continue to figure out each other these first couple of days, and after that, I think we'll be good.
Do you feel you got something to improve in these summer league games?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like everyone has something to prove. I mean, myself included. I mean, I know in my career how it's gone so far. I mean, I still have a lot to prove in my career. I mean, I know I'm a lights out shooter and can defend at a high level. So just trying to impact and show that to any team possible.
And that's the opportunity that this thing gives you right now. Right? So is this almost like playoff time for you?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, all the work. I mean, I've been putting in this off season. Just getting ready for the opportunity. I feel like everyone's been at that stage, and now it's just to showcase that talent what we've been working on.
What's the biggest thing you learned last year?
I just learned start your role, start your opportunity, and when your opportunity comes, you got to make the most out of it. You never know when that's going to come, but when it does, you just got to be ready.
What's it like to have a Wolves jersey on again after you had a pre-draft workout with them a few years ago?
It feels great. I mean, this organization has always been right by me. The staff, the guys, the ops up there, the coaches. They've always said high things about me. That's continuing just to put in the work, and that's going to pay off down the road.
What's been maybe the biggest thing? You mentioned the year in the G League. What's been the biggest thing that stood out about playing at that level and now translating into the Summer League?
I would just say the physicality is big. Guys that are NBA vets that are in the G League, or guys that are 4 years in the G League or higher. The guys, they just know how to use that body against yours. So just work on your physicality in the off season, how you can put a little muscle, more muscle here and there. But also, just staying confident in what you know how to do, and not doing too much out of your box. Because when you do make it to the high, you're not gonna be that ISO player one-on-one. Those guys are making $100 million. You guys got to be a star at your role.
What were the conversations like with signing with the Wolves Summer League team? Was it pretty much a no-brainer, or what was that process like?
It was just coming in here. I had open runs with them, and then I was shot the lights out and defended my position well. And then they just that offered me the opportunity to be in the Summer League.
That year in the G League, how did that help you kind of develop into getting these opportunities with Summer League and NBA clubs?
It's just just staying the course. I think it's just there's days that that you don't have it, days that you do have it, and it's just kind of staying that course. So I think just basing that what you're really good at and just understanding that, and that will take its course.
You mentioned finding your role and kind of knowing how to play within your role. Just how hard is that to kind of understand and learn when you've been, a primary option for most of your life getting to this point?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big adjustment to take. It's kind of like you got to kind of swallow your pride a little bit and understand that, you don't got to do too much. You just got to be really good at one thing or a couple things, and know that that's good enough. But just trying to figure that out in a system that you're just kind of getting bought into. It can kind of be tricky for the first couple of days, but then understanding that those opportunities will come, and you gotta knock it down and make the most out of it when it comes.
It's been like kind of getting your feet underneath you here with the new squad.
It's been good. Just all the guys here grinding, going hard, and learning the concepts offensively and defensively. But it's been nice, just getting to know, learning new sets, new concepts, and getting to know all these guys.
Coach Max was saying that he was at Texas Tech when you first got there. Is it nice to have a little familiar face here?
Yeah, it was real nice to see Coach Max. Even when I came to work out for Minnesota, I seen him. We caught up, but real good to see him.
What do you anticipate just Vegas being like these first few games, and kind of what are you trying to accomplish when you get out there?
I want to win the whole league. Anything I do, I want to compete and win. But that's what I anticipate. I anticipate us winning, all of us going out and playing hard and getting a win.
Wolves were saying what they like a lot about you is defensively, the ability to guard multiple positions and things like that. How do you feel like you fit into what they want to do as a defensive-minded team?
Yeah, man. Defense, that's what I do, man. I love guarding, getting into offensive players. So just watching them in the playoffs, even just picking up full court, fighting over screens, I feel like that's something I can do really good.
What's been the biggest surprise so far? NBA, even though this is not quite the real deal yet.
There hasn't really been any surprises for me, honestly. Just learning, honestly. Just learning from the coaches, even some of the players. Some things they do really well that I pick up on, but it's just been a lot of learning for me.
Did it feel real when you put a jersey on for the first time?
Yeah, it felt real. Before I put the jersey on, I was still in like shock mode, like saying like I can't believe I'm still here. But yeah, man, when we had after our first practice, I was like, yeah, this is real.
What was that like to be on the court for the first time as an NBA player?
It's good, man. Just grateful and just happy, man. Enjoying the moment. It's a new opportunity. I'm just trying to take advantage of it.
Are you looking forward to taking a young guy like Ant under your wing because you're older than he is and just like being the mature guy and the experience?
Man, I'm gonna be learning from him a lot. But in practice, I'm gonna do my best to challenge him, guard him, and take the challenge. I know he's a great offensive player. Also on the defensive end too, he's probably the best two-way player in the NBA. But yeah, just learning from him, things he do well, things I can add to my game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Is it an interesting situation though? I mean, you're older than a lot of the guys that are going to be on the team, just in terms of, but then they obviously have more experience. Like, how do you see that dynamic kind of playing out?
You know, experience is key. They got more experience in the NBA. Even though I'm older than some of the guys, I can still learn from them because they've been here before. So they've been through things that I haven't in this league. So I've always asked questions, whether I'm older or younger than the guys. I'm always looking to learn.